don't know about you guys, but the term dementia just seems so prevalent nowadays. I feel like I'm hearing it everywhere, and it's touching so many people in so many different areas of life. So we are here with Miss Judi Pritchard, and she is the founder of Care and Thrive, which is a company that is just out there to encourage, give knowledge, information, and support to caregivers of people with dementia specifically, and so much more. So she's going to talk to us today about this. Now, talk to me about why are we hearing so much about dementia right now?
You're spot on. It's everywhere. You can hardly pick up a magazine article or join the news and not hear
TV commercials,
something.
Everything.
Absolutely. There's a couple reasons why. One, thankfully, we're getting much better about recognizing the signs of dementia and getting diagnosed. That hasn't always been the case. But two, we also have something coming called the silver tsunami. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I have not heard of this. Okay.
It's just a term that's used to describe the baby boomer generation that is coming into their 60s.
Right.
And as they're coming into their 60s, we also have great healthcare advances.
Yes.
So we're living longer.
Yeah.
So we're living longer. We have a great deal of population coming into their 60s. And that means the prevalence of dementia is just going to increase.
Okay.
And with that, it's so important that we get the message out that there are ways to live with dementia.
Now, is Alzheimer's the same thing as dementia? Because you hear those terms interchangeably.
You really do, and it's a great question. Most people are most familiar with Alzheimer's, which is a type of dementia. It's the most prevalent type. It makes up about, depending on who you read and what research you're looking at, about 70 to 80% of the cases are classified under Alzheimer's. But dementia in general is a collection of symptoms that affect the brain and affect everything from memory to thinking to reasoning to safety awareness, has many different areas that it can affect. And so they all collectively are an umbrella term of dementia, but then there are several different types that are most prevalent, including most recently, they're including people that are living with Down syndrome later in life. They're starting to have dementia types of symptoms that are associated with it. And so we as a community need to embrace people with the diagnosis.
Yes, and I think knowledge is so key. It gives you confidence to know how to deal with it, which brings us into Care and Thrive that you have started. Talk to me about this.
I'm very excited about this. So Care and Thrive really is a company that we've decided to put together. I've worked for 27 years in skilled nursing, hospitals, memory care units, taking care of people living with dementia. And more families are keeping their loved ones home and need to be equipped with the tools, the knowledge, the approaches, and the resources to help their loved one live with dementia, not just simply exist, but thrive. We want them to understand that they can thrive through the disease process. We can help them, and as a community, we can really get together and make small changes and adaptations in the way we run our lives and our businesses to help support them. And they can actually remain independent longer and not need as much support and care once we as a community get together and form that net of support for them.
Which is what we need. We need that net of support, and this is providing that for us. So let's say that I am the caregiver of someone that's been diagnosed with dementia, and I'm calling you. What kind of approaches are you taking here?
Great question too. So many times people think once I'm diagnosed with dementia, that's it. There's nothing else that can be done. I'm not going to be able to live my life. All my goals, all my dreams have been shattered. And what we do is we spend one-on-one time with you, whether it's a telephone consultation, in person, or even I can come to your home.
Okay.
And we sit down and we talk about exactly what's happening. And we acknowledge what you're having trouble with, but we focus on what your abilities are. And then we use what's called the Montessori approach to dementia care.
Okay.
And it actually is a program where it's focusing on enabling them to do and experience by doing. The psychologists and neurologists have taken that and adapted it specifically for people living with dementia so you can do just that, live with dementia, by doing your life. And we figure out ways to help you adapt your approaches to your life so that you still can be successful. You still have an important role to play in our society, and our community is going to stand behind you because we're also going to use these approaches to help businesses grow in this approach to support people living with dementia. That's our focus.
If someone is interested in learning more about Care and Thrive or speaking with you specifically, because you are consulting on a one-on-one basis with people, right?
Absolutely.
How can we do that?
You can contact us at careandthrive.com or contact me directly on my cell phone, which both will be listed here on this show. And also, we're not just there for dementia in general. We're also there to help the caregiver, and we like to call them care partners because we want them to partner with their loved one that has dementia for their care plan and overall approach to care, and show them how to do just that. There's such a negative stigma that comes along with a diagnosis, and it really causes a great deal of fear and anxiety and really isolation, and it's the unknown that is driving that. So if we can help clear that up, our goal is to help the person living with dementia and their care partner make it through the stages of dementia and come out thriving.
I am so thankful for you for founding this company. It is so needed in our area, in so many areas. Make sure that you also check Care and Thrive's Facebook page out. That's a great way to get in touch and just have some really great support and knowledge coming at you. Miss Judi, thank you so much. And guys, please check out Care and Thrive.